So I came up with some facts to replace these assumptions. The first fact is God does not punish us for our sins. When we continue on with our story in John chapter 9, verse 3, Jesus says, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned, but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him." God didn't cause this to happen, but God can make something good come from this situation. The second fact to replace assumptions is bad things happen because of the circumstances of this world and the freedom of choice. You know, what kind of God would really watch a child be born premature? Really? Is that the kind of God that we learn about? No. A dear writer that I love to follow, her blog, her name is Angie Smith. She lost her child shortly after birth. And she basically says that all of us will have times of crisis, but when those times come, we have to accept what happened, and we need to look like, we just need to be in the face that says circumstances will define neither God's love for us nor our love for God. So just because of our circumstances, that shouldn't define where we stand with God. And finally, very quickly, I want to say that suffering and sickness is just not God's will. In the book that we're reading here at church, Adam Hamilton says that sickness is not God's way. It's not God's doing. It's simply part of having the bodies like ours in a world like ours. Y'all, God feels our pain. He's loving. He's compassionate. When Jesus was here on the earth, he healed people from sickness. He didn't cause sickness to happen. And that's what he did with the blind man. After he said that everything was happening to the blind man so the works of God might be displayed in him, he told him in verses 6 and 7, he got on his hands and knees and got some mud and mixed it with his saliva and he put it over the blind man's eyes. And he said, "Go, wash in the pool of Siloam." So the man went and washed, and he came home seeing. So in conclusion tonight, I just want to ask y'all, will you choose to come home seeing too? Because I know it was a choice that I had to make, because God gives us the freedom of choice. And what I realized is that sometimes in suffering, things just happen that are beyond my control. And, you know, the Bible is a lot about people who refuse to let go of their faith during times of suffering. And that's what I had to choose to do. I could stray or I could pray, and I chose to hold on to my faith because that was the only thing that could get me through. So I just challenge y'all, whenever suffering does come in your life, that you choose that route too.